I win. Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it.
I wonder if it would have just done that if we just didn't answer.
No.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles. So no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think? But do you think it might be a disease, getting bored so easy, I mean? Do you think I might be getting sick? Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated. What? The hell are you talking about? I can confirm that his entire family has died, even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished. Stop with these idiotic jokes. Stop? And said with such authority, a peasant would dare challenge us, the avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent prodigy.
Progeny.
Shut up. They couldn't possibly be gone. The Tagami family is destined to guide the world. Hello, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on, that doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Hit the John Cena soundboard, please.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like you said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Oh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hopes Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What is that? What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
By the way,
So you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Yeah, E?
So you remember at the beginning how Yoshihiro?
How?
Right?
Sorry, what?
You remember the guy on the right there?
Yeah.
How he said he was held back until he was like 12?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's technically old enough to drink alcohol in the United States.
I mean,
Okay.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Because of the 2-year missing gap.
What are the memories I took from you? Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer? I just don't know what's going on anymore. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so, so the memories she took from us are
Our
life at Hope's Peak.
Hope's Peak.
Yep. If we
Gain some more health.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school. No. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again? We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
Oh, that'll fuck with you, won't it?
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. That's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Locker, pocketbook. Oh boy, a lot of stuff here. We're gonna have to.
It's a lot of things.
We're gonna have to see what gets said. 2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that. We've been living here for 2 years. Hell no, that's impossible. This is annoying. I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class.
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
22.
Ooh, everyone's so conflicted.
Alright, I know what to do here, but God, those purple things are they're distracting from trying to read more than anything.
Yeah, but they say the same things this time.
Yeah, but still. No, that's wrong. I feel like Makoto's probably not into it right now. Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here. Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it? I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside? Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's that? Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. What the? This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way! Looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it. Lies! It's all one big lie!
You're not gonna be able to hold it, man.
My throat looks like a pretzel.
I don't want to believe it either.
God, the auto signature it leaves on Audacity. I love that.
But there's also no for this pocketbook. And whose pocketbook is that? It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine.
E?
But just like Hiro, I have what?
Sorry, it's you were quiet for a while there.
Yeah, the screen turned black for me.
Ah.
But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories. Woohoo! After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice between knowledge the truth? Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved. It's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never even been to a funeral. Hell yes. 2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you've forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were... Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do, but then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring.
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair. Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all this.
Where our memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time. That was when I fainted.
Yeah.
Sorry, for a moment it seemed like a joke answer. The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any time other than that day. I guess no! When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
Aha, but instead 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been...
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories. Poof, gone. Which means, of course, when everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
woohoo! Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. Woohoo! What a terrible, tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love. Since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all of mankind.
The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to the school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives. But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history. Despair.
Human history.
And the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and me. Was it some kind of organization? Angry mob? an incredibly motivated family.
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say... It was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair. In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try and understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand. Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage, you guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left. And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only going to say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who has survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right, it was transformed into a shelter. Oh, I said it twice. Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. That was the headmaster. Yeah. He could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe we had something like that in mind, yes? If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start. Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope. That's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. Sorry, that was chibi one there. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time. By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, and all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here. Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Makuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game! Me and Makuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment. The moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan. And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying? Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem there's a little bit left out there, a few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I... Well, why don't you tell me?
The Mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was... another Hangman's Gambit. It's gonna be broadcast or something?
Hijack.
Oh, okay. That was an easy one.
Yeah, they gave you more than half the word.
Yeah! We're playing on medium, right?
I don't know.
I know we're not.
so you know what?
I know we're not playing on the easiest difficulty. You're
They're
talking
probably
about.
medium.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope. That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that's what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair. Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people are trying to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
You expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance in life, right? So it's like give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates. Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you. And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do? See, discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope. Truth can be full of despair too, like right fucking now.
Truth. Full of despair. That's...
Not to mention all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having it ended and all.
meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
Think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
You weren't just random strangers either. You were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together. No, I can't even laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? How delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand. But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say!
Oh, neutral. Huh, what would neutral be? Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes, truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then? Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them. I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
Ow,
And
ow,
that's all
ow.
it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals. And that's why anyone was murdered here, peasants. Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally. Hell yes, that's funny as shit.
No, this isn't just some game to us. It's murder, plain and simple. You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon, and we've been recording this for more than 6 hours.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you? Oh, also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's
Oh my
just
god,
one
it's the
person-
elevator game from that one game.
I think it's called the Prisoner's Gambit.
Prisoner's Dilemma.
No. The elevator game from Trivia Murder.
Oh,
It's kind of like that.
well, that's
Oh, but
based
don't
on
worry.
Prisoner's Dilemma.
I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you still got the upper hand in all this. It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
What?
You mean we'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me, and make your way to the outside world. Enter a world fallen from grace where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed?
Wait a sec, I just got hit with an inspiration bomb. Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all. So here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant super impressive punishment.
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us? And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down. Makoto, you're up.
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you. So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment and the rest of you will live here in peace. If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place. I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world. What I'm saying is if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends? And Byakuya?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Jill was smiling. Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Hey,
Besides,
Yasuhiro, can you smack
Kyoko,
her
you
face?
could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here, after all. The least you can do is try and honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever? So who do you think is going to give in? Whose despair is going to sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair. We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. Stop it to the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Let's hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come at an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life.
Final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. It's not really living at all.
You make all these dramatic hand motions, but it's all thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Well, let's see what gets said for... Jeez, that's a lot. We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Big Academy. Obviously, the orange dots are the place you need to aim. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end. All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside where only death and despair are waiting.
Am I the only one who vocalized it?
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Bitch.
There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair.
If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by... I lost health because I waited? Claim there's no hope left in the world. If despair is contagious like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else. Alright.
Make your choice.
Wait, that's how you're supposed to do it?
Oh, interesting.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. Gah! To live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here.
Alright.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Yay.
I've decided to have faith in myself. Should I go one in order or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Wasn't sure if you want anyone specific next.
No, we're gonna have to do all of them.
All right. I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Punch Junko.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
By punching Junko.
That sounds like something she'd say, right? No, I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why
We're gonna punch Junko.
Yeah, I've made up my mind.
Rip out her hair.
Get your hope bullet.
Yep. Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
I don't care either way. Should that?
Sorry, I don't care either way.
I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I've always hated school. Hell no, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Edgeworth has to come along with us.
Load your hope bullet.
I could keep on living as long as I have my Edgeworth sluff.
I thought he was gonna slip.
I was hoping. Here you go, Rhino. Have hope!
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. Never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. Couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just had to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Tagami family isn't dead, because I am still alive. So until I can restore the Tagami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known...
Well, was there supposed to be an end to that sentence?
I think he's going to say something. Nice.
By the way, there's the reason why she has the
Oh
blank
yeah,
expression.
I imagine it's happening now.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life by whatever means necessary. Now, I remember hers being white, so I think you had to do her last.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case.
I really didn't know my father, so I can't pretend to know
Can't pretend to know.
what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly, but I'm sure of anything. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at the school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet section you're in.
So uncool. The stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Shut up.
Lame, 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 lame.
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still.
So, bullet time battle?
The moment of truth. Alright.
I bet you'll get 100 on this one. You suck. What do you want? So uncool. What the hell is this? Oh, right. They have abilities.
Look at her, she's changing expressions.
Hey, thanks.
What happened?
It came back. I didn't even need the space bar. Fuck you!
What exactly did she even say?
Despair into tomorrow, despair into nothingness, despair into something.
I refuse
Despair
to
into despair?
I don't know.
I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair! Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Is it gonna give us money?
ABBA. It's ABBA.
No, it's ABBA.
We got money.
That better be a lot of money for how long that was.
we got 121.
Yeah. It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
You just gotta pull the lever, right? Good. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And then she sneezes, and we have to convince Toko.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to killing. With our own hands. Pull the lever, Kronk.
Right lever.
Ding, ding, ding.
Do you think we can get gifts with all those?
The hell?
You've lost, Junko.
I lost? I lost? Me? No way. It can't be.
You still don't accept it?
Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
There's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best.
Oh my god, she actually has a despair fetish.
Huh?
Okay, so that's like 8 faces she has. Jeez. This is despair. We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it. To come this far and fail at the very end? It's the most ultimate despair.
What are you talking about?
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was born bored of the world the moment I was born.
Born bored of the world, of course.
Don't you question me at this final thing, E. We've been going for a while. I'm breaking
I
apart here.
understand. I understand.
That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is my first and last colossal despair, here at the moment of death. To have a chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
Wait, so you knew you were gonna lose?
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
It's more like if she wins, then she gets our despair, and if she loses, she gets her own despair.
So it's win-win for her.
Yeah. Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway, so are you prepared to admit?
You think I care whether I've won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you.
Question: if it was Paluli outside, how are those people?
Yeah,
Masks.
that's why I'm pretty sure she was lying on that part. That's not true.
You're wrong.
Huh?
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side.
Did the guy have to say that?
Everyone.
You said that despair is as contagious as any. But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how.
Kyoko. Kyoko is separate from everybody, apparently.
Stop. I hate those faces you're making. See, those awful looks causes me nothing but pain. Fine, just let me say one thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, It's no skin off my nose. Just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope?
Of course, because we...
Shut up, that was a rhetorical question. You're interrupting my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever.
Don't care about your monologue.
Because it's almost punishment time, right?
Do you really intend to go through?
That was the agreement, right?
Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it.
What?
How many times do I have to tell you? The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life. So, don't get in my way. Button. So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
What's... Her face is warping. Oh my god.
Congratulations, Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I like how this time around he's dark coming on and then he's light going off.
And she walks with him.
Because hope has won.
Toodaloo, bitches. Let's build it up nice and high.
What the fuck is this?
It's every single one.
The ultimate punishment. The 1,000 blows. The cage of death. The burning of the Versailles witch. Excavator destroyer. Blast off. Oh, even this one.
Yep, all of them.
After school lesson.
She's wearing that crown again.
See ya.
Huh? Is this thing broken? Boom!
Oh, by the way, that was to... You know what I think the best part about that was?
What?
That pause got rid of any despair she was feeling and replaced it with confusion.
Perfect.
Oh, by the way, another thing.
How did she survive all the executions before that one, though?
They may have been milder versions or something.
I don't know, honestly.
And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over.
Damn it, I should have said she was Rasputin.
Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. The end. Thanks.
I wonder who that goes to. I may be slightly stuck in her accent for a bit.
But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything.
Damn you, self-destruct function.
That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. Epilogue.
Oh geez, how long is this?
Hopefully not. Hopefully, well, there's not going to be a trial, so. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending, literally. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Actually loading up a scene for this.
We can't just stand around like this. At some point, we need to leave.
To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto, would you do the honors?
Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us. But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
You don't have to read into what she said to. Oh dear.
You must all leave. You all die. Blah, blah, blah.
I will force you out. She said that just before. Really? It makes sense that it would be on our way out of here.
You never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
You may be right about that.
Maybe?
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's nothing to worry about. If something ever happened to Edgeworth, I'd take my scissors and jam them so far. Achoo! Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind?
Here is your informational pamphlet. Now kindly be quiet.
It's all over. We're just about to leave the school.
What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means we can get married?
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a...
Unsurprisingly, the game couldn't end without needing to skip over more of Toko's perversion.
It wasn't that bad. She said marriage and jewelry. It wasn't anything sexual.
No, she said a little jewel of a baby.
Oh, I missed that.
That wasn't that bad either, though.
I didn't know it was going to be that tame. It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But, you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. Then on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
The act of searching for hope to try and find it. That by itself is the true... As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall in. We're saying hope a lot. Is that what you mean, Makoto?
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Takami dynasty.
I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there. And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Slaps him. No despair.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat.
Minecraft.
I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world. That's my hope. I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out. I imagine they're hugging or something.
I think he's leaning close and staring into her eyes. Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world... Even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of here and do something, have some sort of impact.
Well, what can we do? There's so few of us, and we're so small. So what can we do? No, we could probably do anything. Yeah, we could do anything.
Button.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face. Hey guys, you guys want your fortune sold anywhere, anytime, you just let me know. I'll be there.
I don't think we can afford it.
You know how much I hate being annoyed. But if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to just start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Edgeworth and me. And the others, I guess. I can't say I'm sorry about what... But still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Button.
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up.
Never surrender.
I have to push even harder, because this button is stuck. I'm going to keep moving forward, with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead.
Button.
The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. And then the guns just shoot us.
There you are.
Nope, the gun's pulled up.
Good.
Alright, where's the Fallout 4 opening music?
We can play Country Roads.
Oh geez, what the fuck?
It's to prevent us from actually seeing what's out there.
It's another dimension!
Ah, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
Fuck! You say that, Skyrim's what I've had on in the background the whole time.
Whew.
Look at the happy flowers that totally aren't going to murder you. Fuck, that was long.
Yeah, this is all the hang on, can I? Okay, I can't speed it up. Jeez. Long session, but long game too. Like, even not counting the 2-hour break we unwillingly took. 2-year break, sorry.
Yeah, I told you that last one was gonna be long.
No, I told you it would be long.
Who's this?
Leon.
It's Leon. Dying.
Okay, I guess.
Leon's despair, actually.
I don't care.
Monomi? Who?
Sami? Who's that?
Monami. Oh, Monami.
Oh,
Who?
isn't that like the? It's not even a spoiler to say, I think. Isn't that like the second Monokuma that shows up in the second game?
Are you thinking of something pink?
Yes.
Yes.
And a rabbit?
I'm guessing it's just they were credited in this as well for some reason.
Maybe it's an after credits thing.
Maybe, or maybe she's in school mode.
Maybe it's in school mode.
Yeah. So
Possibly.
I still love how he has.
Speaking of school mode, can we
here's the thing
get like the beginning of that before you start live streaming?
Not this session.
Jokingly, halfway through this, I was going to be like, alright, we're starting 2 today, right?
But then it went on so long that even the joke wasn't good.
Yeah, no. I slotted 6 hours for this. It's been 7.
I wonder, did... Jesus.
Celeste.
Look into my eyes. Did
Yeah,
I do
next
okay
picture, next
voicing-
picture, next picture, next picture.
Did I do okay voicing the 8 faces of Junko?
You did really good with Junko, I gotta say.
Subtle
Thank
enough
you.
to be different each one, but same time you can still tell it was the same person.
Yeah, admittedly, once she got to like her last couple, I was running a bit low. I was like, "Fuck! How do I be neutral with all the other shit she gave me?"
Also, goddamn, you did Genocide
Oh,
Jack.
hello.
And she's sad. It's not really the best time.
All right.
You did
Hello.
really good with Genocide Jack, though, E. Like, holy
Thank
crap.
you.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, before I heard you use that voice for Jack and the Prince in Monster Prom, I did not think you were capable of that kind of ham.
Big tunny hand.
Of course, the fish is what's in the credits.
I admit Toko's voice was a little bit annoying for me, but just because it's probably also her as a character. Jack, I always thought was entertaining.
Yeah.
Like the actual voices are my voice for them.
Yours, I don't know the actual ones for her.
Ouch. That's my normal voice, man.
No, I meant her as a character, and it was mostly the fact that it was quiet enough that it got cut out half the time.
Oh, so you mean Toko as a character was annoying, but Genocide Jack was fun.
Yeah, like the voice combined with her character was like annoying, and then like Jack's voice made her entertaining.
Yeah, so
I
not the
think
voice
that
on its
was
own, just...
kind of the point of Toko's character, because she was very obnoxious.
So basically, the fact that she was obnoxious and hated everyone, combined with the fact that she was also supposed to be quiet and shy.
Yeah, those combination things maybe have no patience for her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Aw, Frowny Skull.
Brownie
That's
Skull,
her.
no.
That's
The headmaster, yeah.
yeah. At the very beginning too.
Jeez. Hey, it's this
Oh, hey,
picture.
the spot scene. Look at Toko
Yeah.
slipping.
Why am I gonna look at Toko? Hina's right there.
No, Toko's slipping in the background is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm...
but can you
About to
Mondo
land on her
Butter!
butter your potatoes with your hair.
Butter your hair, because it looks like corn on the cob.
And there's
Explode
Toko flying.
Genocide Jack.
Toko Genocide Jack flying.
Hi, Hifumi.
Hi. I'm sorry. Hello, how you doing, guy? I
Here in
remember
the
that's
Warpy
his voice.
Gym, it is time for us to duel.
It's been a while since I tried doing his voice. Was that
Ah,
good? I don't.
yes, my rival.
Yeah, I'm pretty...
Look out, look out.
Yeah, I think legitimately you have not voiced Hifumi. Like, you did not... I think you might have voiced him in a Flash... No, you literally have not voiced him since the Celeste execution, which was, 2-year and a half point. So, it has been a while. There was that. I haven't voiced Sayaka or Mondo, but I'm pretty sure I could figure out Mondo's voice.
I don't remember who was Leon.
You kind of just use your regular voice for that one. Oh, wait, what's this?
Monokuma?
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am the school's headmaster.
That could have
And
been a
you
good jump scare.
laughed when I said he had an AI.
Hey, we got an Easter egg.
Easter egg present. What's the Easter egg?
I don't know. We give it to Monokuma. It's the gift Monokuma loves. It's
Ugh,
Oh, hey, school mode's available now.
all right. Let's start that now.
Jesus.
Sure.
Okay, what's I just want to see what the extras consist of.
Events,
That's the
movies,
cutscene,
artwork,
School
sound.
store.
Do we want let's end it off?
Oh, come on.
No.
You have 200 coins.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I got to spend a lot of them in order to get the repeat percent down to 0. Look, come on, let's just see what new
Anyways.
things could show up, okay? I gotta spend 42. I'm gonna get like we're gonna get 3 spins.
The meaning
out
of
of
life?
You don't have to spend 42. You skipped up a little bit.
41
Oh,
is
yeah.
1%.
All right.
42 is the meaning of life.
We're gonna get like 4 spins out of this. Come on.
All right. Oh, my neck hurts.
Oh, hey, we got
Oh,
genocide
look.
Jill scissors. Lucky.
Is this also guaranteed to not be a repeat?
I'm not sure.
No?
We
No,
got a
I'm pretty
ring
sure
with a
we
heart
got
on
that.
it.
We already have that.
All right.
Anyways,
Are
like
you
I
able
was
to go
saying,
up by tens?
can
Huh?
I tell you something real quick? About the blank face that Junko had. That was her trying to figure out
Yeah, I had a feeling that was her what the hell is going on face. Hey, we got a kitty hairpin. That looks like something Hina would like. Lucky.
Is it because we're spending so much that those keep popping up?
Probably.
I don't know. The button.
Was it the button? I thought it was a Game Boy.
No, that was the button.
That was a button. A button, not the button.
Here,
A button.
as a gift, here's the way to escape.
Yeah, secretly, you could have got this from the beginning of the game. You just got unlucky.
That's true despair right there. Ooh, a chocolate bar. I think
What is that?
I don't know. It wasn't a microphone.
it looked like a chocolate bar with some of the wrapping coming off.
It was fatter on the top.
Hey,
though.
coffee.
Ooh,
Okay,
No,
so
it's a Kopi
the
Luwak.
lucky one is not.
That was a
guaranteed.
Kopi Luwak there.
Yeah,
double luck.
Double
Yeah.
lucky. Wow.
we are the ultimate lucky student. A badge.
And
A
it's a
maple
coin.
coin.
Oh,
Or
hang on,
Is that a
triple
badge
lucky.
or
Triple lucky.
quadruple lucky? What are the odds?
Weed.
I think you may use these in school mode.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's
So
the
you might
case.
want to get
Yeah.
as much as possible.
Well,
No, it's fine. We're doing the 0%.
yeah. I'm gonna do this, and then I'll just do all 28 for the last one.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, right.
No, all at once.
The everlasting bracelet. I thought we already had that.
I don't.
know.
Was that the everlasting bracelet?
I mean, I had the
Cup
infinity.
noodle. Hey,
Noodles.
I found Kyoko's hat.
Oh well, that one was new at least.
I can't believe they made an entire sprite just for Kyoko having noodles on her head.
It was not even plot relevant or anything. It was just for a joke.
I know.
And we end off with
A lunch.
We end off with a bento box.
That was everything.
Yep.
Ah, what a game.
Hang on. What?
I think the first one oh by the way, did you know it was actually in the show?
Bullshit!
Ah. Ah.
It's fine. I have the whole soundtrack downloaded on my phone anyway, so screw you, Monokuma. I don't gotta pay you. I don't gotta pay the man or the bear.
Despair!
Oh, please don't tell me we have to pay for the events too.
You have to pay each time you want to play school mode.
All right,
Hey,
so
it's justice.
yep, we ended off with justice.
Justice.